Ford dropped many of its models last year, most notably the Fiesta, but the S-Max and Galaxy quietly came off the catalogue as well. That's why it's a welcome surprise then that Ford has finally brought forth a new car. Well, sort of. The Ford Kuga has been refreshed and it offers some useful tweaks which should make it a worthy rival to new and upcoming VW Tiguan and my current reigning family SUV, the Skoda Karoq. Cosmetically, it seems as if the designers were halfway through finishing the refresh, because from the front there are some very distinct changes. Most obvious is the new light bar that runs across the new flat grille. The headlight design is far slimmer than before and it seems as if it's quite a profound change for what is already a good looking car. From the rear angle you'll probably see what I meant when I said it was a half finished job. If you squint hard you may notice the slightly redesigned lights, but with the exception of that I can't see much difference. They haven't even added a full length light bar on the back of the car either. Outside isn't necessarily where Ford needed to pay attention though. Inside was where the last Kuga was clearly lacking, the biggest gripe being the infotainment, which has been thoroughly upgraded. It now boasts 13.2 inches and 5G connectivity. Ford quotes it has twice the computing power of the old system, which should help to eliminate any touchscreen lag. Ford has opted for built-in Alexa as well, which isn't quite as good as Google Assistant as found in the Renault Austral, but it should be better than the usual car voice assistants. By the way, you can watch my review of the Renault Austral by clicking the link at the end of this video. Other interior details include a 12.3-inch digital driver's display, plus a special navigation feature for those attaching a trailer, which avoids tight turns and also low bridges. The Kuga can tow a decent 2.1 tonnes by the way. Other creature comforts are also available, but I won't bore you with those features. Unfortunately, we don't know what has changed in terms of interior material quality, which is where the last Kuga failed to step up to the mark. The engines are largely the same, with some minor tweaks. As well as a 1.5 litre petrol, there's also a hybrid and a plug-in hybrid. Both benefit from a larger motor and upgraded gearbox. The plug-in hybrid can do a fairly standard 43 miles of electric range, but knowing the outgoing Kuga, it should prove to be very economical along with the regular hybrids. Trim levels now come as a quadruplet. Entry-level titanium trim starts from a headline grabbing £32,080, while there's the option to upgrade to the ST-line trim, the st-linex trim, and the active trim levels. Active trim level is told to be the more rough and ready model with more cladding and a raised ride height. I imagine the ST-line will sell best because of its more appealing styling, but I think the st-linex could prove to be the best trim, albeit the most expensive trim as well, if the interior quality on the Kuga is improved. If Ford has addressed the interior quality issues and retained a good handling setup, there's no reason why the new Kuga shouldn't appear at the top of its class.